Welcome, everyone. Today, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment in history, a time that many have sensed but few truly understand. The world is changing rapidly, and if you look closely, you can feel the tension in the air. Wars are escalating, chaos is spreading, and an insatiable greed for wealth and luxury is overtaking society. It's as if we're caught in a whirlwind of distractions, each promising comfort and security but ultimately leading us away from the truth. Have you ever stopped to wonder if all of this is merely coincidence, or if there is a greater plan unfolding right before our eyes? Many people go about their daily routines, chasing after riches, building empires, and striving for comfort, all while ignoring the signs that something monumental is approaching. They live as if life will continue unchanged forever, but what if I told you that time is running out? Jesus himself warned us of this very moment. He spoke of a time when the world would be too distracted by its own ambitions to recognize the final events playing out right in front of them. The prophetic clock is ticking, and midnight is closer than ever. Those who are awake to the truth are beginning to understand this urgency, while those who ignore it risk facing dire consequences. The Bible teaches us that God has always revealed his plans to those who seek the truth. He has never left his people in the dark. But today, with unprecedented levels of entertainment, distractions, and misinformation, are we truly noticing the signs he has sent? Or are we behaving like the people in Noah's time, dismissing the warnings and continuing with our lives as if nothing significant is about to happen? If you want to know the truth, if you wish to be prepared for what's to come, I urge you to stay tuned and watch this message until the very end. What you are about to discover may completely change the way you perceive the world around you. This isn't just another video, it's a calling, a warning to those who still have ears to hear. Before we dive deeper, I have something very important to ask you. If you understand the transformative power of God's Word and feel the need to be spiritually prepared, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Here, you will find messages that illuminate the truth, free from deception and distortion. Time is indeed running out, and the question remains, what will you do with this knowledge? If you believe that God is in control and that his timing is perfect, I want you to declare it now in the comments. Type 777 as a testament to your faith and understanding. By doing this, you not only affirm your belief but also help spread this important message to others. I will personally acknowledge every comment, as your engagement matters immensely. Now, let's embark on this journey together, as we explore the signs of the times and the urgency of preparation. The prophetic clock is ticking, and it's time to awaken from our slumber. Are you ready to uncover the truth? In today's world, it's impossible to ignore the growing sense of urgency that surrounds us. Every day, we are bombarded with news stories that reflect a reality many of us find unsettling. Natural disasters seem to be on the rise, from unprecedented hurricanes to devastating wildfires. These events are not just isolated incidents, they are part of a larger pattern that many believe signals the times we are living in. The earth is groaning, and the signs are becoming increasingly clear. Social unrest is another glaring indicator of our current era. Protests erupt across the globe, fueled by discontent and a desire for change. People are standing up for justice, equality, and basic human rights. Yet, Amidst these noble pursuits, there is a palpable sense of division and chaos. Communities are fractured, and the fabric of society appears to be fraying at the edges. The polarization we see today reminds us of prophetic warnings about the last days, where brother turns against brother, and love grows cold. Economically, the world seems to be on shaky ground. Inflation rates are soaring, and many families are struggling to make ends meet. Job security feels like a distant memory for countless individuals. As financial systems fluctuate, fear and uncertainty take root in the hearts of many. This instability is often a precursor to greater upheaval, and it begs the question, where are we headed? Spiritually, we are witnessing a decline in faith and morality. Many individuals are turning away from traditional beliefs, seeking fulfillment in fleeting pleasures and distractions. The rise of secularism is evident, as spiritual matters are pushed aside in favor of materialism. Yet, even in this climate, there is a hunger for something deeper, something that transcends the chaos of everyday life. People are searching for meaning, and it is in this search that we find another sign of the times. As we reflect on these signs, it becomes clear that we are living in a pivotal moment in history. The convergence of natural disasters, social unrest, economic instability, and spiritual decline serves as a wake-up call. It challenges us to examine our lives and the world around us. Are we prepared for what lies ahead? Are we attuned to the messages being sent our way? In the midst of uncertainty, there is hope. Just as the signs warn us of impending challenges, they also remind us of the opportunity for transformation. It's a chance to reassess our priorities, deepen our faith, and foster connections with others. As we navigate through these tumultuous times, let us be vigilant and remain aware of the signs unfolding before us. In this journey, it's important to recognize that we are not alone. There are countless others who feel the weight of these signs and are seeking guidance. Together, we can support one another and find strength in our shared experiences. The time to act is now, the clock is ticking, and the signs are clear. Let us embrace this moment, not with fear, but with a renewed sense of purpose and commitment to living out our values in a world that desperately needs them. As we look around at the world today, it's striking to consider how closely our current circumstances mirror those of the past, particularly the days of Noah. In the biblical narrative, we find a vivid depiction of a society that had drifted far from its moral and spiritual foundations. People were consumed by their daily lives, indulging in their desires, completely oblivious to the impending judgment that loomed over them. The parallels with our present reality are alarming and worthy of reflection. During Noah's time, the culture was steeped in violence and corruption. The hearts of people were filled with wickedness, and their actions reflected a profound disconnection from the divine. Despite Noah's warnings and his tireless efforts to build the ark, the majority continued on with their lives, dismissing the signs that were right before them. This indifference to the coming storm resonates deeply in our contemporary society, where many choose to ignore the moral decay surrounding them, opting instead for distractions that keep them from facing the truth. Moreover, the days of Noah were marked by a lack of accountability and a widespread rejection of righteousness. People sought their own desires, prioritizing personal gain over communal well-being. Today, we witness a similar trend, where self-interest often overshadows collective responsibility. The allure of materialism has captivated many, leading to a society that prioritizes profit over principle. This obsession with accumulation, at the expense of others and the environment, serves as a reminder of the folly that ultimately led to Noah's time of reckoning. The spiritual landscape during Noah's era was also characterized by a profound disconnect from God. In a world steeped in disbelief and mockery of faith, Noah stood as a beacon of hope, yet he was met with scorn and ridicule. Fast forward to today, and we see a similar dismissal of spiritual truths. Many view faith as antiquated, opting instead for a worldview that emphasizes relativism and secularism. This growing skepticism towards spiritual matters reflects a deep-seated fear of accountability and an unwillingness to confront the questions of purpose and existence. What's particularly unsettling is the fact that just as Noah was called to prepare for a future that seemed improbable to others, we too are being urged to awaken to the realities of our times. The warnings from the past echo through the ages, calling us to be vigilant and discerning. The signs are all around us, yet many remain ensnared in complacency, believing that life will continue as it always has. Moreover, the urgency of Noah's message resonates with the calls we hear today. Just as he was mocked for his faith and preparation, those who speak out about the need for spiritual awakening and moral renewal often face similar derision. Yet, the truth remains unchanged. The call to prepare ourselves spiritually, emotionally, and practically is as relevant now as it was then. As we draw these comparisons, it's essential to recognize that history holds valuable lessons. The stories of the past are not mere relics, they are warnings and invitations to introspect on our own lives. The choices we make today will shape our future, and understanding the dynamics of previous times can help us navigate the complexities of our present reality with wisdom and foresight. In this context, we are reminded that while the world may seem chaotic and uncertain, there is still a path forward. Just as Noah found favor in the eyes of God, we too can seek alignment with divine principles that guide us toward a more meaningful existence. The challenge lies in our willingness to engage with the signs of the times, to learn from the past, and to take actionable steps toward a future that reflects our values and beliefs. The clock is ticking, and the lessons of yesterday urge us to rise to the occasion today. In the tapestry of human experience, personal stories often illuminate the profound truths that connect us all, especially in times of uncertainty and upheaval. These narratives, filled with struggles, transformations, and moments of clarity, reflect the journey many are on as they navigate the signs of the times. Each story serves as a reminder that we are not alone in our quest for meaning and purpose. Take, for instance, the story of Maria, a young woman who once found herself lost in the whirlwind of modern life. Caught up in the demands of her career and the distractions of social media, she felt increasingly disconnected from her values and her community. The news was filled with reports of turmoil, climate disasters, social injustices, and political unrest which weighed heavily on her heart. One evening, overwhelmed by a sense of hopelessness, she decided to take a step back and reflect. In her search for answers, Maria stumbled upon a community group focused on environmental activism and social justice. Engaging with like-minded individuals who were passionate about making a difference reignited her sense of purpose. She began volunteering her time, working on initiatives that not only addressed pressing issues but also fostered connections within her community. Through this involvement, Maria discovered the power of collective action and the importance of standing up for what she believed in. Her journey from despair to empowerment illustrates how personal transformation can be sparked by the desire to respond to the signs around us. Similarly, consider the story of David, a middle-aged man who faced a personal crisis that mirrored the turmoil of the world. After losing his job during an economic downturn, he felt a profound sense of insecurity and fear for the future. As he navigated this challenging period, he began to reflect on his life choices and the values he had prioritized. Instead of succumbing to despair, David took this opportunity to reassess his priorities. He started to volunteer at a local shelter, helping those who were also grappling with hardship. Through his service, David not only found a renewed sense of purpose but also realized the interconnectedness of humanity. His story reveals that even in our darkest moments, there is the potential for growth and transformation. By responding to the needs of others, we can find our own paths to healing and fulfillment, reinforcing the idea that we are all in this together. These personal stories serve as powerful reminders of resilience and hope. They highlight how individuals can rise above personal and societal challenges by embracing the call to action that the signs of the times present. Each journey is unique, yet they collectively underscore the importance of community, faith, and the courage to stand up for what is right. Moreover, these narratives reflect a broader trend of awakening that is occurring across the globe. People from all walks of life are beginning to recognize the urgency of the current moment and are choosing to respond in meaningful ways. Whether it's through grassroots movements, community service, or personal transformation, the stories of individuals stepping up to make a difference are becoming increasingly prevalent. As we engage with these examples, we are reminded that personal stories are not just about the individuals involved, they are a reflection of the collective human experience. They invite us to consider our own journeys and how we can contribute positively to the world around us. In moments of doubt and despair, it's essential to remember that change starts with us. The choices we make today can ripple through our communities and beyond, inspiring others to take action. Each of us has the power to be a catalyst for change, to respond to the signs of our times with courage and compassion. Just as Maria and David found their paths by engaging with the needs of others, we too can discover our purpose by responding to the call of our era. In the end, these personal stories remind us that while the world may feel chaotic, there is always room for hope, connection, and transformation. As we continue to navigate the complexities of our times, let us draw inspiration from the journeys of those who have gone before us, and let their experiences guide us as we seek to make a meaningful impact in our own lives and the lives of others. Throughout history, the Bible has served as a profound source of guidance, wisdom, and warning. Its pages are filled with narratives and teachings that resonate with the human experience, offering insights into the nature of humanity, the consequences of actions, and the importance of heeding divine counsel. In times of uncertainty, the biblical warnings take on an even greater significance, reminding us of the importance of vigilance and moral integrity. One of the most striking examples of biblical warning can be found in the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. These cities, known for their extreme wickedness and moral decay, ultimately faced divine judgment. The narrative serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of turning away from righteousness and embracing a life of indulgence and sin. Abraham's plea for the cities demonstrates the compassion and mercy inherent in God's character, Yet it also underscores the inevitability of justice when a society becomes irreversibly corrupt. This ancient story carries a timeless message: when communities reject moral principles and pursue self-serving desires, they risk facing dire consequences. Another powerful biblical warning is embodied in the teachings of Jesus, particularly in the parables that illustrate the importance of readiness and discernment. The parable of the 10 virgins, for example, highlights the necessity of being prepared for the unforeseen. 5 wise virgins took oil for their lamps, while 5 foolish ones neglected to do so. When the bridegroom arrived unexpectedly, only the prepared were able to enter the wedding feast. This parable serves as a reminder of the importance of spiritual readiness in the face of uncertainty. It warns us against complacency, urging us to remain vigilant and to cultivate our faith, so that we are not caught off guard by the events unfolding around us. Additionally, the prophetic warnings found in the books of the prophets such as Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel offer a sobering reflection on the consequences of disobedience and idolatry. These prophets often called out the moral failings of their societies, urging them to return to God and abandon their corrupt practices. Their messages resonate with our current context, where the allure of materialism, secularism, and moral relativism can lead individuals and communities astray. The prophets' warnings remind us that the path of righteousness is not always easy, but it is essential for our well-being and the health of our communities. The book of Revelation also serves as a poignant reminder of the ultimate destiny awaiting humanity. It presents a vivid depiction of the end times, filled with warnings about the consequences of turning away from God. The imagery of the seals, trumpets, and bowls serves as a dramatic portrayal of judgment, urging readers to reflect on their own lives and the choices they make. The call to repentance and the promise of redemption weave through its pages, providing both a warning and a beacon of hope. As we consider these biblical warnings, it becomes evident that they are not merely historical accounts or ancient teachings, they are relevant and applicable to our lives today. The themes of accountability, moral integrity, and spiritual readiness resonate deeply with the challenges we face in our contemporary society. In a world marked by uncertainty, these warnings serve as a compass, guiding us toward a path of righteousness and truth. Moreover, the essence of these warnings is rooted in love and concern. Just as a parent warns a child of the dangers ahead, so too does Scripture call us to be aware of the pitfalls that can lead us astray. The divine desire for humanity is not punitive but rather protective, aiming to steer us away from paths that lead to destruction. In this light, the biblical warnings can be seen as an invitation to cultivate a deeper relationship with God, to seek wisdom and understanding, and to align our lives with values that promote justice, compassion, and integrity. In conclusion, the biblical warnings provide us with essential guidance as we navigate the complexities of our times. They encourage us to reflect on our choices, to be vigilant in our faith, and to recognize the consequences of our actions. By heeding these warnings, we can strive to live lives that reflect our values and make a positive impact on the world around us. The lessons from Scripture remind us that while the challenges we face may seem daunting, we are not without hope. By anchoring ourselves in the wisdom of the past, we can move forward with purpose and conviction, ready to embrace whatever lies ahead. In a world characterized by rapid change and uncertainty, the importance of preparation cannot be overstated. Preparation is not merely a practical endeavor, It is a mindset that empowers individuals to face challenges with confidence and resilience. As we navigate the complexities of our lives, the significance of being prepared emotionally, spiritually, and practically becomes increasingly evident. Historically, the act of preparation has been a cornerstone of human survival and success. From ancient civilizations that stockpiled resources for harsh winters to modern enterprises that develop strategic plans to navigate economic shifts, preparation has always played a crucial role. This principle transcends mere survival; it is about thriving in the face of adversity. The wisdom of preparing for the future can be seen in countless examples, reminding us that foresight and diligence often lead to favorable outcomes. In a spiritual context, preparation takes on an even deeper significance. Many religious texts emphasize the necessity of being ready for life's uncertainties. For instance, the parable of the wise and foolish builders illustrates this concept beautifully. The wise builder constructs his house on a solid foundation, ensuring stability when the storms of life inevitably arrive. In contrast, the foolish builder, who neglects preparation, faces destruction when adversity strikes. This metaphor serves as a powerful reminder that our spiritual foundation, our beliefs, values, and practices must be firmly established to withstand the trials we encounter. The importance of emotional preparation also cannot be overlooked. Life is unpredictable, and challenges can arise at any moment. Individuals who cultivate emotional resilience are better equipped to handle stress, loss, and disappointment. This resilience is built through self-awareness and the development of coping strategies. Just as we prepare physically for emergencies by having a first aid kit or an emergency plan, emotional preparation involves equipping ourselves with the tools needed to navigate life's inevitable hardships. Engaging in practices such as mindfulness, journaling, and seeking support from others can help foster emotional strength. In practical terms, preparation involves planning and organization. Whether it's preparing for a significant life event, such as a job interview or a major life transition, or simply managing daily responsibilities, being organized can reduce anxiety and enhance performance. Setting clear goals, creating actionable steps, and anticipating potential obstacles are all integral components of effective preparation. This proactive approach not only instills confidence but also fosters a sense of control over one's circumstances. Moreover, in the face of global challenges such as climate change, economic instability, and social unrest, the need for collective preparation is more pressing than ever. Communities that come together to prepare for potential crises can enhance their resilience and ability to respond effectively. This collective preparation fosters a sense of solidarity and shared responsibility, reminding us that we are stronger when we work together. Initiatives that focus on community preparedness, such as disaster response training and resource sharing programs, exemplify the power of collaboration in mitigating the impact of unforeseen events. The preparation extends beyond individual and communal levels; it also encompasses our relationship with the future. As we consider the legacy we wish to leave for future generations, preparation takes on a profound ethical dimension. Being prepared means considering the long-term effects of our actions today. This forward-thinking approach encourages us to engage in sustainable practices, make informed decisions, and advocate for policies that promote justice and equity. By preparing for the future, we honor not only our own aspirations but also the well-being of those who will come after us. Ultimately, the importance of preparation lies in its ability to provide a sense of purpose and direction in an often chaotic world. It empowers us to take charge of our circumstances, fostering resilience and adaptability. While we cannot predict the future with certainty, we can equip ourselves with the tools and mindset necessary to navigate whatever challenges arise. As we embrace the necessity of preparation, let us remember that it is both an individual and collective endeavor. By fostering a culture of preparedness rooted in spiritual, emotional, and practical foundations, we can cultivate a sense of hope and agency in the face of uncertainty. In doing so, we not only enhance our own lives but contribute to the well-being of our communities and the world at large. The journey of preparation is ongoing, and it invites us to engage fully with the present while remaining mindful of the future we wish to create. In light of the pressing challenges we face today, a powerful call to action resonates within our hearts and communities. The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and as we navigate the complexities of modern life, it is essential that we respond with intention and purpose. This call to action is not merely a suggestion, it is an urgent invitation to engage, to reflect, and to act in ways that promote positive change for ourselves and for future generations. First and foremost, we must recognize the importance of individual responsibility. Each one of us has the power to make choices that align with our values and aspirations. Whether it's through sustainable living, advocating for social justice, or engaging in community service, our actions matter. It is crucial to assess our daily habits and consider how they impact not only our lives but also the environment and the people around us. Small changes can lead to significant outcomes, and by committing to conscious living, we can collectively foster a culture of awareness and accountability. Moreover, we are called to cultivate a spirit of community engagement. In a world that often emphasizes individualism, it is vital to remember the strength that comes from unity. Joining or forming community groups that focus on common goals, whether that be environmental sustainability, social equity, or mental health awareness, can amplify our efforts and create a supportive network of like-minded individuals. Together, we can share resources, ideas, and inspiration, setting a powerful example of collaboration and solidarity. Additionally, education plays a pivotal role in this call to action. Knowledge empowers us to make informed decisions and advocate for change. We must prioritize lifelong learning, not only for ourselves but also for those around us. This can involve seeking out educational opportunities, participating in workshops, or engaging in discussions that challenge our perspectives. By fostering a culture of inquiry and understanding, we can equip ourselves and others with the tools necessary to address the pressing issues of our time. In the realm of activism, it is essential to harness our voices and advocate for the causes we believe in. Whether through social media, writing, or participating in peaceful demonstrations, our voices can be powerful instruments for change. Now more than ever, it is crucial to speak out against injustice, inequality, and environmental degradation. By raising awareness and mobilizing others, we can create a ripple effect that inspires action and drives meaningful change. Furthermore, we are called to embrace empathy and compassion in our interactions with others. In a world often marked by division and hostility, fostering understanding and kindness can be transformative. Listening to the stories of those whose experiences differ from our own can broaden our perspectives and deepen our connections. This call to action urges us to engage in dialogue, to seek common ground, and to approach one another with an open heart. By doing so, we can build bridges that unite rather than divide, creating a more inclusive and harmonious society. As we respond to this call to action, it is also essential to prioritize self-care and mental well-being. The challenges we face can often feel overwhelming, and it is crucial to recognize the importance of nurturing our own physical, emotional, and spiritual health. By taking care of ourselves, we equip ourselves to better serve others and to engage fully in the work at hand. This includes setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and seeking support when needed. In conclusion, the call to action is a rallying cry for all of us to rise to the occasion and embrace our roles as catalysts for change. It invites us to reflect on our values, to engage with our communities, and to advocate for the world we wish to create. By taking individual responsibility, fostering community engagement, prioritizing education, and embracing empathy, we can collectively address the challenges of our time and build a brighter future. Let us heed this call with courage and determination. The journey may be difficult, but the rewards of a united, compassionate, and proactive society are immeasurable. Together, we can navigate the complexities of our world and inspire others to join us in this essential endeavor. The time for action is now, and every step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to a more just and equitable world. As we reflect on the myriad themes and discussions surrounding the signs of our times, the importance of preparation, and the urgent call to action, it becomes clear that we are at a pivotal moment in history. The challenges we face, ranging from environmental crises to social injustices, demand a collective response that is both informed and compassionate. In this conclusion, we synthesize the key takeaways that can guide us as we navigate this complex landscape and empower us to take meaningful action. First and foremost, the recognition of the signs of our times is essential. These signs, whether they manifest as natural disasters, social upheaval, or economic instability, serve as indicators of deeper issues that require our attention. By being aware of these signs, we can cultivate a sense of urgency and purpose in our actions. This awareness encourages us to engage actively with the world around us, prompting us to ask critical questions and seek solutions that align with our values. Preparation emerges as a crucial theme throughout our discussions. Whether in a spiritual, emotional, or practical sense, being prepared equips us to face uncertainties with resilience. The stories of individuals who have transformed their lives through proactive choices remind us that preparation is not just about anticipating challenges but also about embracing opportunities for growth and connection. By investing in our own readiness emotionally, spiritually, and physically, we empower ourselves to respond effectively to whatever comes our way. Another vital takeaway is the importance of community engagement. In an era that often emphasizes individualism, the strength found in collective action cannot be underestimated. By joining forces with others who share our passions and concerns, we amplify our impact and foster a sense of belonging. Community engagement not only enriches our lives but also creates a supportive environment where we can collaborate to address the pressing issues of our time. Together, we can build resilient communities that are equipped to thrive amidst adversity. Education plays a pivotal role in our ability to respond to the challenges we face. The pursuit of knowledge empowers us to make informed decisions and advocate for change. By prioritizing education both for ourselves and for those around us, we create a culture of inquiry and understanding. This commitment to learning allows us to navigate complex issues thoughtfully and encourages us to share our insights with others, fostering a broader dialogue about the future we wish to create. Activism and advocacy are essential components of this journey. Our voices hold power, and by speaking out against injustice and inequality, we contribute to the larger narrative of change. Whether through social media, grassroots movements, or community initiatives, our efforts can inspire others and mobilize collective action. It is vital that we harness this power to effect positive change and advocate for the values we hold dear. Empathy and compassion must guide our interactions with others as we respond to the call to action. In a world marked by division, embracing understanding and kindness can foster deeper connections and facilitate meaningful dialogue. By listening to the experiences of others, especially those from different backgrounds, we broaden our perspectives and cultivate a more inclusive society. This commitment to empathy enhances our ability to work together toward common goals, reinforcing the notion that we are stronger together. Lastly, self-care is a critical aspect of this journey. As we confront the challenges of our time, it is essential to nurture our own well-being. By prioritizing our mental, emotional, and physical health, we equip ourselves to engage fully in the work ahead. Self-care is not selfish, it is a necessary foundation that enables us to serve others effectively. In conclusion, the path forward is illuminated by the key takeaways from our exploration of these vital themes. By recognizing the signs of our times, preparing ourselves for the future, engaging with our communities, prioritizing education, advocating for justice, embracing empathy, and nurturing our well-being, we can navigate the complexities of our world with purpose and intention. The time for action is now, and every step we take individually and collectively brings us closer to a brighter, more equitable future. Let us move forward with courage, inspired by the knowledge that our efforts can create lasting change in the world around us.